What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai and welcome back to another build video, man. Today we got our Luka Magic 2.0 build. Now I did make a Luka build towards the beginning of NBA 2K23 and that video did great, man. A lot of y'all was messing with the build, but now that we are deep into 2K, we've gotten a little bit more seasoned. We know what attributes we need and what attributes we can kind of sacrifice. We're gonna make a new version of this Luka build. Just looking at the 2K stats for Luka, the most important things that they have for him are driving layup, close shot, his midi and three-pointer are good, free throw good, pass accuracy, ball handle, and rebounding, of course. Now he has decent acceleration and decent strength, and his perimeter defense is all right, but you know, going with what we know from what 2K gave him and what we did in our old build, we're gonna make a brand new build. Now I do have two versions of this build that I'm going to be showing you, and both of them are great on defense. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get started. Now of course we're gonna go point guard, handing this, pick whatever you want to do. We're gonna go right, and then we gotta go with that number 77. All right, man, so for the body settings, the height, you want to go up to 6'8". I think in my last build I made him 6'7", but we got way more badges and more benefits going with 6'8". The weight, you want to drop that down to 184 pounds, and then for the wingspan you want to go with 7'5". Body shape, pick whatever you want. We're gonna go with solid. Now when I make my builds, I like to go ahead and get the physicals taken care of. For the acceleration, you want to go ahead and max that out at an 82. The speed, you want to take this up to a 75, man. We know acceleration is way more important than your overall speed. Strength, we're going to go with a 70. For the vertical, we're going to go with 60, and then stamina, we're going to go with a 95. Once you get gym rat, you get your +4, your stamina will go to a 99, and then you'll get +4 for everything else. Now going back up to finishing, you want to take your close shot to an 85. We know Luka is good at finishing around the rim. He also has a 80 driving layup to match that, so pretty good. Drive and dunk, also an 80. So with our 80 drive and dunk and our 60 vertical, we get quick drops. That's all you really need for Luka. I don't think you need anything else. You know, if you're trying to make the build as similar to Luka as possible, Luka's not a big dunker, so I think quick drops are just fine. Post control, you want to go with an 80. That's only to help us be more versatile when scoring, man. You already know Luka is an offensive threat, man. He can do just about anything on the court, and that post control is to help us, you know, back people down and be able to score in the post and just hit them fadeaways. So that gives us a little bit more versatility. Now going to shooting, you want to go with an 85 on the three-point shot, and that is to give us that silver limitless range, man. We know Luka, he can shoot the ball very well, and sometimes he's pulling up from deep, so I felt like he had to at least have silver limitless range. Now the midi, we're gonna take that up to a 76, and that just gets us from 20 to 21 and get that extra badge point. But if you got a good jump shot, a 76 mid-range is good enough, and you can get gold midi magician, so you will be fine shooting mid-range shots and fadeaways as long as you have a good jump shot to match that. Free throw, you're gonna take this up to a 76. This build is definitely gonna be viable in the rec. You're gonna be able to hit your free throws. You're gonna be perfectly fine. Pass accuracy, we're gonna go with a 78. We already meet that threshold to get that LeBron pass style, which is arguably the best pass style in the game, so we're good at a 78, and you see that just gets us an extra badge point. I think you need just a 75 for LeBron pass style, but that 78 gets us that extra badge point, so that's what we're gonna go with. Ball handle, that is gonna max out at an 89. We get Hall of Fame quick first step on this build, so I think that's very, very solid. Speed with ball, we're gonna take that up to a 77. Moving on, man, this build is solid defensively. Interior defense, we're gonna take that up to a 71, so you'll be able to hold your own for the most part in the paint. Definitely gonna be able to defend yourself. Perimeter defense, you want to take this up to an 86, man, and with that we get gold challenger. As you can see, 85 you silver, and then going to 86 gets us gold. And this build has a 90 steal, man, a 90 steal. We know Luka's not the greatest on defense, but we tailored this build to replicate Luka, but we also wanted to throw in some stuff here and there that will make it a viable build, and that also has some other useful attributes that we could use. So giving it that 90 steal, we know how important defense is, especially steal, man. So having that ability to steal the ball, you're gonna be doing great. And then we also know Luka can rebound that ball, man. Defensive rebound is a 86. Now our perimeter defense went up, so you drop that back down to an 86, and then put your defensive rebound up to an 86. And that is the first variation of this build. I think this is very, very solid for a Luka build, man. It's got shades of Luka in terms of finishing and being able to score the ball. Playmaking, we didn't need to go super high up on the pass accuracy. 2K has Luka with a very good pass accuracy, but you can't get everything on this game. You already know you got to sacrifice stuff in the builder, and 78 pass accuracy is good enough. And you see the breakdown, man. Very good build. It's a threat, finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense. It could do just about everything. Now real quick, comparing this to my old Luka build, you can see the finishing category is not that great. It has a 90 driving layup, but it's pretty decent. You know, the close shot is better on this new version of the build. The drive and dunk is better. We got the quick drops. On the other one, I didn't even have the drive and dunk up to an 80 to be able to get quick drops, because you need an 80 drive and dunk and a 60 vertical. I'd say the shooting is better on the old build. It has an 86 mid-range and an 88 three-pointer. The playmaking is almost about the same. It has slightly better speed with ball on the old build, but we already know we don't really need speed with ball as much. We don't need to be super high, and then we get Hall of Fame quick first step with this new version. And the defense is tremendously better with this build. Not to mention, it's also faster because the acceleration is better on this new version of the build. But we got the 90 steal, and we got interior defense added on, and then the perimeter defense is even better, and we got gold challenger, and we also have better badges, man. We got 19 finishing badges and 18 defensive badges compared to the old one, which only has 15 finishing and 10 defense. And then the playmaking is about the same, and then shooting, we sacrificed a few shooting badges, but I think that's okay. Now I'm gonna show y'all the second version of this build, which gets a 95 steal, man. Yes, a 95 steal. So what you want to do in order to get that, the finishing is the exact same, the shooting is almost the exact same. You want to take your free throw down to a 70. You want to leave the playmaking alone. You want to take your interior defense down to a 69. You want to take your perimeter defense down to a 79. So the 79 still gets us silver challenger, so we're still good there. And then you want to take your offensive rebound down to a 40, and then you want to boost your steal up to a 95, and then you can throw this last one on free throw. So that is the difference if you want to rock this version of the build with a 95 steal, man. We already know how important steal is on 2K. They did nerf steals, I believe, and you can't get as many as those back tap steals, but having a 95 steal is still going to be very beneficial, man. You get gold glove and gold interceptor at tier 2. So if you want to rock this version, you can. If you want to rock the first version, feel free. You pick which one you want to rock. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to go back to the first version, and then I'll show y'all a quick badge breakdown that y'all can rock with this build if you want to. All right, so the takeovers are your choice. Pick whatever you want and just do pull up precision real fast and then ankle breaking shots. These are all of the different takeovers that you can choose from. Moving on, when we finish the build, we get shades of Lonzo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, and Penny Hardaway, and we have created a two-way inside-out scorer. And remember, when you make this build and you get your extra badge points, make sure you put some of your extra badge points towards defense. You could do like 1 on finishing and then do 3 extra ones on defense, but you could be safe and just put them all on defense. Make sure you have enough defensive badge points to get every badge that you want to get. Now, a quick badge loadout that you can run with this build. Remember, when you are doing your badge loadout, core the badge that costs the most. So I'll show an example once we get into a different category. But for finishing, you can run gold back down punisher, gold fast switch, gold fearless finisher, and then we have core slithery, and then we also have limitless takeoff on silver. For shooting, we did gold midi magician, Hall of Fame space creator with gold volume shooter, silver amp, gold green machine, silver agent 3, and then we have limitless range on silver, and we have cored this as well. So when you are doing your badges, man, you want to try to get limitless range cored, and then you'll be able to come back here and add on more badges. For playmaking, we have gold ankle breaker, gold hyperdrive, silver diamond, just to give your teammates a little bit of help. We got Hall of Fame quick first step. We have cored, gold unpluckable, and then we have equipped silver handles for days. Moving on to defense last, man, we got that gold box out beast because this build can rebound very well. We got gold interceptor, and we got silver glove, and then we got gold challenger cord, and then we have silver clamps. So this is just a potential breakdown that you can do for badges, man. You don't have to do this. You can pick whatever badges you want, but that's just a quick layout that I put together. Let me know what you think of the new Luka 2.0 build. I definitely think it is way better than the first one that I made. A lot of y'all like that build, but this one is even better. Has great defense, and I got 2 versions for y'all with a 90 steal and one with a 95 steal. So how can you go wrong? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel down below, man. We are so close to 1,000 subs, man. I appreciate all of y'all that's been subbing up to the channel. If you're looking for people to run with on 2K, the link to the Discord is down in the description, so feel free to join the Discord. Be sure to stay safe out here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.